April 5th, 2025. My review of Judges, chapter 16, 17, and 18. Tomorrow is chapter 19, and so on and so forth. The one thing we get here is Samson. And did a live on this just now, and it surprised me. It didn't surprise me. It is surprising that Samson fell for a woman over and over again. That she didn't necessarily trick him. She just said, "Hey, what makes you weak?" And so he told her different things. And every time he told her, she tried that thing and had the Philistines come and attack him. And he just broke it up to the point where he finally shared um, what it was that would make him weak. And when that happened, he expected to get up and fight off the Philistines again. And nope, no such luck. Went and got imprisoned and his eyes gouged out. That was Samson. He had been a judge for the Israel for the time, but then he was in prison. 20 years it says he was a judge for Israel. But definitely had a problem with women here. Yesterday I talked about the woman again from the Philistines causing him problems, and basically he didn't marry her, and he tried to marry her after that because he was mad, and we're calling off the wedding. So the father gave her away to the best man. Is not you didn't want her, you rejected her, and now he is first with a prostitute. Now he's with Delilah. Delilah's causing him problems, seducing him into that, and he finally has victory over the Philistines, killing more by knocking down a column in his blindness, just knocking over the columns and killing everybody. Then you get Micah's idols. I don't get this part. I know Micah has these idols made. That's not good. Idols are not something we worship. People are worshiping things. We worship God on God alone. We don't worship. This would be like saying this plug. Let's worship this thing. It's so great. It's awesome. Let's put it up on a thing, and that's what we're going to worship. And then they had Micah kind of passing through Levite to be his priest. A priest of what? A priest to a chunk of plastic? A chunk of, well, a cast image, a carved image. So what's he going to be a priest to? In between nothing and Micah? What's Micah doing? And then the people come and steal it. The warriors are stealing his idol. It's just useless. It ain't nothing but a thing. It's a created thing. It ain't the creator. But why is this? And what is this in this? And what is in here? And where does this go? Is this all it is? That they took these images and set them up. Old Dan set these idols up, even though they captured the what they capture? They captured Laish and turned it into um, Beth Roab. Oh no, it's the Valley of Beth Roab. I can't remember the name. Anyway, the tribe of Dan. They took so long to get it that they were, I don't know, not doing it right. But thinking back to whole Samson and Delilah, even this Dan thing kind of throwing me off. But Samson and Delilah, how often are we easily drawn into sharing something that we shouldn't share? That's going to get us in trouble if we do share it. Obviously we don't want to cover up sin. There's no way. We don't want to give sin power over our lives. We want to confess our sin. But there's things that we don't necessarily need to share. In this case, he should not have shared where his strength came from, especially knowing that it would be used against him, obviously. But that's the way the enemy works. And it's not just hair, it's overindulgence into something. Something as simple as, some frosted mini wheats. Overindulgence. It seems like a good idea and seems tasty and it's nutritious, right? But is it? Is it something I should be eating over or too much of? What's it going to cause? It's going to cause me headache and heartache, just like it did Samson. I don't like this lesson, but we fall for that. I've fallen for that. I need to put this away. I don't need to eat, but it seems like a good idea. Why not? I just eat a few things. Why not tell Delilah? Why not overeat over overindulge? Why not look at something I shouldn't look at on my phone? Why not? We need to stop that. It's easy to fall into that trap. Very easy. And we need to put safeguards in our way to keep us from doing that. And again, Samson, Delilah, he didn't follow any safeguards. He was warned the first time with his first um, uh, wife that he's betrothed to, that he said he got mad about because she pulled the thing on him. He hadn't plowed my heifer. He's used to this. He's been deceived by women. It's not a good thing. But what are you deceived by? Think about it. Anyway, there we go.